Joining us now is CBS News national security contributor Michael Morell. He is a former acting and deputy director of the CIA. Michael, good morning to you. The split screen internationally is really stark. Inside Ukraine, they're handing out AK-47s. Residents are being told to prepare Molotov cocktails in Kyiv. And then internationally, there are sanctions being applied. Is there anything more that the global community can do now to stop Russia's advance?
Tony, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop what Putin is doing in Ukraine. I think the objective now of the West and the United States is to impose such pain and such cost on Putin that he doesn't do this elsewhere, most importantly in the Baltics, which, as you know, are members of NATO. So I don't think there's anything we can do to stop this, but we can stop something in the future with the right approach now.
Gayle is joining us from Los Angeles and has a question for you. Gayle?
I do, Mike. You know what I think is so interesting? The American government has been predicting this for weeks. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's going to happen. Was there anything we could have done to head this off at the pass, number one? And number two, now that it's here, the way it was predicted, what is President Biden's dilemma? What is his biggest challenge right now?
So, Gayle, I really don't think there's anything we could have done. I think the Biden administration handled this as well as they could. We tried to end it at the negotiating table. We provided weapons to the Ukrainians. So I don't think there's anything we could have done to stop it. But the president's dilemma now is, on the one side, he has to impose significant costs on Putin to stop him from doing this someplace else, in Moldova or in the Baltics. But he can't, at the same time, impose such costs that it hurts American consumers at the gas pump, or it hurts Europeans' ability to heat their homes this winter. So he has to balance those two things. And I think where we are right now, since we haven't hit the energy sector, which is 30% of the Russian economy, 60% of their exports, since we haven't hit that, I think that Vladimir Putin right now sees weakness on the part of the West rather than strength.
Why is this so important to him, Mike? I know you're very familiar with Putin, the man, the person, how he operates. What can you say about that, and why is this so important to him?
So it's important to him, Gayle, for two reasons. One is NATO, right? Russia has been invaded more often than any other country in the world, and that gives it a psychology of needing a buffer between its borders and its adversaries. That's why the NATO issue matters. I think that's 25% of this. 75% of this, Gayle, is domestic politics. Vladimir Putin is deeply afraid of a Ukraine that is a vibrant democracy, a vibrant economy tied to the West, because he fears that his people will see that and they'll say they want the same thing. So 25% NATO, 75% domestic politics in Russia.
All right, Michael Morell for us. We hope that Putin is still a rational actor in this, because if he's rational, at least potentially he can be stopped here. We appreciate your perspective. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.